Hi, it's Act of God's Captive again, episode 19 unedited, written by Precious Ukazim Obialo. Why? Did I say something wrong? The elder asked. No, I am not just interested in this conversation, sir. Uchenna replied. But you need to. The man was still trying to make him see reason why he should be interested in the conversation. But Uchenna didn't allow him to continue. Excuse me, sir. I just need you to listen to me, sir. Uchenna interrupted him cautiously and the man held back. Sir, I respect you a lot, and I appreciate your concern for me on this matter, but there is absolutely nothing to worry yourself about here because I am not interested and has never been interested in taking over any leadership position in this ministry. Everything you see me doing in this ministry and where I am today as a person was not given to me as a position. God Himself brought me this far. I was barely 18 years old when God directed me to go and submit under the apostle as a son, not as a successor. Then, there was no Potter's Place ministry, no physical structures. There was no Potter's Place auditorium, offices or leadership positions. It was just the apostle going about the kingdom business. There was not even a wife nor children, just one man who chose to obey God's call and gave his all to the pursuit of that call, which we now see today as Potter's Place Ministries. It's only him and God who knew what they discussed about how the ministry should run and be preserved. So whatever he does is right and he is answerable to only the one who called him. I met him first as a son before becoming his in-law. And my relationship with him is far beyond in-law relationship. I am also a son to him. I knew exactly what I wanted to inherit from him as a son, and he has given it to me without any reservation as a father. He doesn't owe me anything, and I honestly don't need that leadership position. I've never thought about it because when God was sending me to go and submit under him, he didn't show me nor told me anything about a leadership position. I am satisfied with what I have inherited from him already. Please, sir, I beg you to fear God and respect his anointed by staying clear from this matter and from anything that will paint God's servant in a bad light before the world. Uchenna told the man with a tone of finality, yet politely, and for the next few seconds there was a deep silence in the office. It was when Shalom entered the office that the man quickly pulled himself together and got up to leave. Shalom wasn't expecting him to leave so fast because it looked like they were having an important meeting before she entered, only for him to get up very fast and declared that he was leaving, and Uchenna bade him goodbye casually. Shalom looked from the man to her husband, and from her husband to the man, and finally from the man to her husband in a questioning manner as the door closed behind the man. I hope all is well, she asked her husband, and he just put up a warm smile to divert her curiosity. He didn't want to raise that matter again. He preferred he died a natural death, with the answer he had already given the man, than discussing it with his wife, since he wasn't sure what her own reaction would be, whether it would worsen or encourage things. I thought you two were discussing something serious. Did my presence interrupt something? She asked Uchenna. No, it didn't. We were already done talking before you entered, he replied, standing up. So can we go home now? He asked almost immediately in order to prevent further questioning from her. Yeah, I'm very sorry I kept you waiting. More people were coming for counseling. I had to even dismiss them and told them to see me in the office next week. They were really begging that we hold these programs often. What do you think? She asked. Why not pray about it? He replied. If you pray and God gives you the go-ahead, then you have my support, he told her. No, I don't want just your support. I want us to be doing it together, she said pleadingly as she leaned on him. I like it more when we do it together, please, she added, knowing that Uchenna is not really interested in relationship matters, coupled with his busy schedules. Pray about it first, he told her, trying to show her that he's tired, and she got the message and quickly picked up her things so they could leave. They left the office at some minutes past 6 p.m., and the only thing on his mind was how to get home, take his breath, eat something, and just go to bed straight. But the moment they stepped into the house, his phone rang and it was Onamdi. He looked at his phone again, breathed in and out to relieve tension before taking the call. Hello? Good evening, sir, he greeted. Good evening, my dear, replied Onamdi. Please, where are you? He asked almost immediately. I just entered the house, sir. Uchenna replied, Oh, sorry about that, but I am still going to stress you. I need you to go over to the house. I have some very important guests who came unannounced, and I need you to be with them. Please start going now and let me know when you get there. Nnamdi told him. Yes, sir. Uchenna replied, and the moment Shalom heard yes, sir, she knew it was Nnamdi and didn't need to ask her husband who or why. She knew he had sent him to go and do something, and she wasn't surprised when she saw Uchenna turning back. He could call Uchenna at any time, any day, and send him on errands, and for once, she had never seen him frown at his calls or turned him down. His answer has always been, "Yes, sir." And the few times she tried to frown at the timing and the inconveniences those calls caused them as a couple, he didn't allow her interfere in anything that concerned his relationship with Unamdi. She had observed that he could overlook talking about Chizaram, his own blood sister, but not Unamdi. And so she stopped interfering a very long time ago. And even now, there was nothing she could say. Daddy just called now. I need to be in the house. He said some people are in the house and he would need me to stay with them. He explained to Shalom and she just nodded because it was not a new thing. It was Splendor, his beloved daughter, who was running towards him to welcome him. He didn't see her because he was in a hurry to leave, and off he went.